can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
Hello and welcome to My Mind Over Your Matter. My name is Rick and welcome to another beautiful show where today I'm taking my laptop to the repair shop. I'm going to do a Hunter Biden, but without the coke and without the sex, drugs, and alcohol, I guess. And corruption and treason and all the other stuff that he's done. It's like a list of the naughty list. None of that. I got to take it in today. I have an appointment for 5:20. Right now it's 1:46 p.m. I have an appointment for 5:20 to take in the laptop and submit it in for repair. It could take anywhere from 3 days to possibly a week for me to get my laptop back. So patience is the virtual. And for the next few shows, I'm going to have to be broadcasting from my cell phone, which will be very interesting. I've done it once through my phone. I produced a show. It wasn't bad. It's just, it's an inconvenience because I like the space. I like the setup. Be able to see me like this. You won't be able to see me for at least a few shows down the road, so that's fine. We're gonna be okay. Like I said, I made the appointment. I called in. I explained to them what's going on. I told them I have a video and pictures of the screen of what's been happening because this computer's slick. Like it'll show it like right now, it's fine. Like I can see the screen, everything looks good, like nothing's wrong with it. But it'll start acting up. So with that said, let me go ahead and put out the link to the show. If you want to come in, you're more than welcome to. I hope everyone had a great night's sleep. I sure did. And it took me a while to go to sleep last night. I didn't fall asleep until like 3 in the morning. Oh, the witch's hour, of course. I just couldn't sleep because I was something was just keeping me up, and I felt a little overheated for some reason. And I had my AC blasting, and still I just felt pretty hot. I took a shower, another shower, like at 1 in the morning, just to like cool me off and feel more from the AC. And I finally knocked out at 3, and I was like, okay, great. I fell asleep at 3 and woke up at 9, so it's not so bad. 369, holy shit! I just realized that because I went to sleep at 3, I slept 6 hours, and I woke up at 9 in the morning. Uh, okay, here's what it is. Put out the link. This is my last piece of joint that I have to smoke. I'm gonna smoke it. I gotta pick up medicine too. I got so much I gotta do. I wasn't able to do anything today. I wasn't able to go to New Hampshire because this is more important. My laptop is more important. The repair of this is important because this is where I communicate with you guys and do my show. And to me, this is more important than going somewhere, So I wish the appointment would have been earlier, but that's like, what can I do in the meanwhile? Do a show. Invite your friends over. Let's talk before I have to leave. I could run this show for at least like 2.5 hours. Maybe let me see. Yeah, 2.5 hours. I got to be off of here by at least no later than 4, so that way I could get ready. And then I have to go to, because I'm in Connecticut. For those that don't know, I live in Connecticut. Small little state in Connecticut, north of New York. Well, not north. Well, somewhat. We're right next to New York. I'm squeezed between New York and Massachusetts, and Rhode Island is right next to us. But I don't know. I don't really call. I mean, Rhode Island is so little. I don't even know why they call it a state. It is so little. It should have been all Connecticut instead of Rhode Island. It should have just been the whole thing should have been Connecticut, but didn't make any sense to me for sure. Let's bring in Albie. Albie, what's up?
What's up, man?
What's going on?
It's all good.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure
chilling
stuff out
out.
here. Chilling out. That's good. Hey Maggie. Oh, Maggie's up. I hope she had a good sleep. I was overly energized to go out to chill last night. Me too. Yes, I understand that. Yeah, I'm just doing stuff at the moment. Rick. So listening. Okay, listen to me. I command you to continue cleaning. No, I'm playing. They're like, no, I don't want to continue. Oh, cleaning. That's something I do myself on a daily basis. It's like, to me, messes, it really gets on my nerves. And not only that it gets on my nerves, that like my partner, I just like want to punch him sometimes because it's like he'll leave a little mess. And then I'm like, oh man, you're one big baby, a dirty baby. Dirty babies. Anyhow, but I like things in certain order and certain places where it's supposed to be clean and nothing there. But I learned to compromise a little bit. Yeah, by punching them in the head. That's how. But having this issue again that happens to my computer, I'd rather take care of it now than later, because I am taking, like I said, I am going on this road trip coming in September. I want my computer not to be acting crazy when I'm on my trip. And I'd rather do it now than later, because they told me the maximum that they could hold the computer for is 2 weeks if it's something major. I don't think it's anything major. So I'm looking into the 3 days to possibly a week for me to get it back, that's perfect. If it does take 2 weeks, I'm still within the window of safe that I will be getting my laptop before I leave on the trip. Um, so I'm okay. I'm not taking my laptop with me to Niagara Falls. That's not happening. If I do a show from there, it will be through my cell phone, and you guys see what I'll be seeing because that trip is already booked. That trip is booked. Hotels booked. Everything's all ready to go for that trip. Rain or shine, we're going. So it could be raining out and downpour, and I'm gonna have the greatest time because I'm gonna go out there in the rain and I'm gonna enjoy the experience from Niagara Falls. I love that place. The energy from that water and the feel of the water. Oh, oof! So much energy. So much energy. I may have to get like some kind of, maybe I'll put it in a one of those sandwich bags, those kind of like a Ziploc sandwich bag. I'll put my phone in there because I'm gonna do the Cave of the Winds, and I want you guys to see what I'm doing. And the only way for me to do that is to put you guys in a plastic bag. I'll put you guys in a plastic bag. You may not be able to hear me well, but you're certainly gonna be able to see what I'm doing. And I can't wait. I'm so excited for that trip. And it's coming in 2 weeks. 2 weeks, I'll be in Niagara Falls. So that's always going to be so much fun. We also need our computer to be, well, yeah, I need my computer to stop acting crazy. I mean, I've had this issue with this computer before, way back when. It seems like when all our energies are together, my computer can't handle it and it goes crazy. This happened before when I remember it's on my channel, it's on my show. I had this issue, the same issue. And not only that I had it with the computer, but I also had it with the microphone. And then I replaced the microphone and I got this one. And this one's been with me for 5 years now. And knock on wood, it's been holding up. The computer and that's another story. The computer is punking out. And I can't do anything. Ooh, that is tiredness. Ooh, for a second, that was a big yawn. I can't repair it myself because all the components is inside under the keyboard, and there's like little screws and little stuff, and I leave that for the pros. So I already called it in, so it's gonna be fixed. It's just to let you guys know that I'm going to be broadcasting from my phone in the next shows. And I wanted to do movie time. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do movie time through my phone because I don't think it works that way. I've never tried it, and I don't think it does. I don't think it works for me to be screen sharing. Well, I don't know why I'm yawning. That's not me. I'm not tired. I slept. I was not yawning before I came onto the show. All of a sudden now I'm yawning. But anyhow, good thing I'm getting things accomplished. So that's what's good. I'm capable of getting it fixed. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna look around while I'm there, because I got to take it to Best Buy, because this is where I purchased it. I purchased it at Best Buy. At the place I'm going to, it's the same store where I bought it, and they have the Geek Squad there. So they're the ones that are going to do the repairs on my computer. And like I said, I'm already in the system for the same thing. They could just bring up the past and be like, oh, okay. and then they could troubleshoot it and then replace the video card, and we'll move forward. I hope it's just 3 days. I hope they could get it done in 3 days, because they say, yeah, we have it done, and set up an appointment for me to pick it up. I'll be happy. I just want it to be fixed before I go on the road trip. But how you guys slept? I hope you slept pretty good.
Yeah, I slept pretty good.
Oh Lord, Maggie, your yawning is infectious. I'm yawning like mad. Oh Lord, me. For some reason, I just started yawning. I was like, I'm not tired. I'm not tired. I slept. I slept. I feel good. Like all of a sudden, it's just like let out a big yawn, stretch. Turn your hands up. Oh, I heard that pop in my shoulder. Oof. That felt good. But yeah, I did sleep good though. I did fall asleep. I had weird dreams too. I remember the dream because if it fades away, that's one thing about dreams. They're so elusive. It's like you have this adventure, this dream, and usually I tend to remember my dreams. I do remember this one. It was based on my family, and the message from the dream was time heals. So, like, when you have a issue with someone and a disagreement with someone, and you're at odds with someone, it's okay to take some time away from that someone and let time heal all problems, because it will. Because then you'll start thinking of the issues, and you start thinking it out, and then you'll find out that it's not as bad as it seems, and you get to speak with that person again down the line. But it's just it's when you're ready and when it's right. It doesn't have to be right now. It has to be when your self-conscious feels that it could accept and put the differences to the side and talk again. Sometimes it takes years. Time. They said time is an illusion. Time is just something to keep us on track. And that's all it is, to keep us on track. Because the time that we are experiencing now, it's I don't know, because the clock is a modern thing. That's something new. We never had clocks before. It was all based on the sun, and when the sun rises and the sun sets, sun doesn't never rise, sun never sets. Sun is always there. We're the ones rotating and thinking that, oh yeah, the sun comes up and moves. The sun stays where it's at. It's not going anywhere. It's we that are rotating to the sun and then rotating away from the sun. And the fact that if you think about it, we're actually sideways. We all live sideways because we're rotating like this, and the sun is always going to be there, and we're rotating around it. So we're some sideways mofos here. And the fact that we could keep balance, it's so amazing how this planet, is, and how it treats us, and how it lets us live and survive and be able to walk and talk and breathe in oxygen and It's just so amazing how the human body, how it connects to the earth. It's whoever put us here, they knew. They knew this planet was going to be very very helpful for the civilization that's going to be living on it. And and the fact that we the people here on this planet are just we're like a plague to this planet. The human race is a plague to this planet because look at all the crazy shit that humanity has done, and all these factories and all this carbon in the air, and the carbon footprint is just crazy. And people, yeah, you have your protesters, and they're like, yeah, stop drilling oil, and you know all this environmental stuff. But the problem is not going to stop until there's no more humans on here. That's the only way it's going to stop. You want to fix the planet? Eliminate all humans, and then the planet will recover on its own. Because no matter what, this planet is going to survive. It's going to be here way past us. So that's how I see it. And yes, we could have done so much better as inventors, for this planet to not damage it as much. But they sacrifice every day. Every day there's a sacrifice. A tree is getting knocked down. It's oil is being pumped up like crazy every single day. And he starts to wonder, where does all this oil come from? How does it replenish itself if we constantly removing it? Makes you think. What the hell is really going on? Well, we should pull out a card for the day. I know Maggie would like that. I didn't do it yesterday. For some reason, I just didn't do it yesterday. Because Teramir pulled out a card. He pulled out the Hermit in reverse. And Maggie pulled out some cards, but I felt like that those cards were for Teramir. Because something was telling me that's for him. So I'm gonna pull out a card, and the card of the day. All right. Break the deck. All right. And today's card is the Lover's card. I can't get it close enough. It's the Lover's card. That's a great card for today. I mean, definitely got to listen to your inner self. Be free with yourself. Don't hold yourself down today. Don't hold back. Be out with nature if possible. Great day for mating. Things will come to you. Definitely will. And try to ground yourself if possible. If you can. You see, with me, I live on the first floor, so I walk barefooted always in my apartment because I have bad balance when I put on, because of my accident. When I wear shoes, it's kind of like walking on stilts, and I do tend to lose my balance when I'm wearing shoes. It's happened to other people before. I've heard other people say the same thing. When they wear shoes, they're off balance, and that's basically me. And that happened because of my injury, and it really screwed me up. And my balance has always been bad after since that. So, that's why I walk when I'm with out and about and with my cane, I'm always with my cane. Um, and it's what keeps me balanced. It's my third leg. But if you could balance yourself today, it would be a good thing for today. Yeah, Gemini, you know, it's a major arcana. Um, you're today's gonna be a comfortable day. It should be comfortable. It shouldn't be so stressful. You know, if you need to get things done, get it done. Today's a day of tranquility. You know, peace and tranquility. Is Saturday. You know, and it's not heavy. You know, definitely a lot of energy with the lovers. Yeah. It's so Adam and Eve. Wasn't we talking about Adam and Eve yesterday or something? I know I was talking about Adam and Eve one of these past days. Oh, I remember. It was with CERN when we were talking about CERN. And I was like, why are they clashing Adam and Adam? Shouldn't it be like Adam and Eve? Because Adam and Adam sounds pretty gay. And I was like, that's pretty weird that they're clashing Adam with Adam. But that was my joke. But that story, people cling to that story of Adam and Eve, but they're not understanding that something brought that them here. They were dropped off, and good thing they were next to an apple tree, and they were like, "Oh, don't eat the forbidden fruit." You know what happened to that forbidden fruit? We're all eating it now because I be eating apples too. It's like that's the forbidden fruit. It's like, man, it's nutritious. It tastes delicious. I love apples. So yeah, you gonna down me because I ate an apple? Shoo. Then I be downed. I love applesauce, so I'm very into apples. That's when I go to the fair. I usually get a candy apple, but now I have to watch my sugar, so I have to get well, I just eat apples. I have apples here, so they're pretty much in season, and they're so delicious. Mm, yeah, right now. Well, today was the farmers market too. I didn't get to the market today. I just didn't feel like I really didn't need to go, and um, but they're only out here every Saturday. So next weekend, I could go to the farmers market, um, and see what they have to provide. The only thing I really needed to get was like cilantro. I just needed cilantro and maybe a red pepper or a yellow pepper because I like peppers, especially when I'm cooking. I like to um, season my food, especially my meat, and I throw in some onions and peppers, and I put it all in the oven, and it's so delicious. I love when I cook. Um, I don't like greasy food. I don't like greasy food at all. It makes me sick, actually. I like cooking in the oven, baking in the oven, or I'll use my air fryer. Need be. I'm the air fryer. I've learned to love it. It's a unique device that condense air at at a high temperature, and the way it cooks the meats and the vegetables and stuff. I love the air fryer for my asparagus. When I cook my asparagus, I put it in the air fryer. Oh, they come out so delicious and so. Mm, mm, mm. I'm gonna start making people hungry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. To got a very own apple tree. See, that's good. I remember in Florida, I didn't have an apple tree, but I did have an orange tree, and then I had a citrus tree. Yeah, it was the apple tree. It was the orange tree. It was the citrus tree. It was the orange tree. They cut it down. It had it beautiful too, and it was giving out so many oranges. And the state of Florida at the time came, and they're like, "Oh, we have to cut down all the orange trees because of canker." There's a disease of the plants that's called canker. I go, that doesn't make any sense to me. I told the guy, there's no other trees around me, no other citrus trees around my home. Um, how is it going to spread through the air? Like, it doesn't make any sense if there's other orange trees around, but you want to cut down my tree. They end up giving us a good amount of money to cut it down. And then I had to replant another tree. I'm like, that doesn't fucking make any sense. Like you're telling me I could plant another tree, and like you cutting down my tree that's actually providing for me. I was so mad because I used to grab an orange before I used to go to school. I would go outside and grab an orange, and I'd be like, okay, and I go to school walking, and I'll eat it on the way to the school. Nope, they cut down my fucking tree. I was so mad. I was so freaking mad. They knew I was mad too. They're like, "I'm sorry, but it comes from the state orders. It's mandatory. We have to cut it down." I go, "That's bullshit." Because you know why they did it? Because you guys were struggling on sales and oranges at that time, and the state wanted to profit more from oranges, and they forced all of us to cut our oranges down, so then we could only buy at the supermarket that will benefit the state. So fucking, it's so bullshit. It was so fucking, I was so mad. I wish you guys would have seen me then. I was so really, really mad. My mom had to calm me down. I was not happy about that. Fucking canker. That's stupid. That's a stupid fucking reason. Because my tree didn't have canker. It was healthy. There was nothing wrong with it. Bullshit. All right. Barstool. If there's anything you want to talk about, just let me know in the chat, Maggie. Whatever topic. I'm just gonna be here chilling for the next few hours because there ain't nothing to do really. There's nothing to do. But wait until the time comes where I have to submit my computer. You're going back in. I know what they're doing. I know the tricks that they're doing. It's just wild how yesterday how crazy my computer was acting. That has not happened to me in over 5 years. And you know something too? That's the same time like when Maggie and Vicky and everybody was coming onto my show too, and this is the screen did that. And I just feel like for me, it's just too much energy for my computer to handle. You know, we radiate this energy that we think that we don't have, but we do. We are walking Wi-Fi's, and society does not realize that yet. Some do, some understand it, and some people do. They know. But the majority don't. The majority are hypnotized. The majority, they don't think like we do. And that's what makes us unique. Yeah, Maggie got goosebumps. I would love to go back. You know what? Let's go back. Let's go back in time. You want to do back in time? I'm gonna play my first show, my first ever show. I'm gonna play the one with Adam Navarro, Raven Wolf, aka Raven Wolf. I'm gonna play that. I'm. You know what? Let's do that. We're gonna go back memory lane. It's not that long of a video. It's probably like 36 minutes. Let me see. It is 36 minutes and 10 seconds. My first show. Let me click on that. This is so cool. We're going to watch it. That way I could enjoy watching it with you guys. We're going to do a replay of my very first show. And see what I said. I don't remember really. It's been so long. It was like close to 6 years. This year, by December, I think it makes it 6 years since I started. So I'm happy, and I want to see what I said then and compare it to what's going on now. So let me go ahead and turn off my camera, and I'm going to turn off my mic, and I'm going to start the presentation of my very first show, being interviewed pretty much by Ana Navarro. That's really freaking cool. So let's do that. And let's hit play. Let's put out the volume and enjoy the show for the next 36 minutes and seconds.
And we are recording.
Nice.
Yes. And my name of my channel is not Kanku 21. It's My Mind Over Your Matter.
Wow.
We're going to be talking about everything, that from tarot cards to Ouija board to yes or no questions answered by my chain, because my chain answers yes or no questions.
Is that a pendulum?
It's like a pendulum. It's the Virgin Mary.
Okay, I'm gonna break in from time to time to speak upon what's going on. I have that chain. It's right here to me, by the way, and I'll show you guys. Let me turn on the camera real quick. Let me bring back the video. Let me come straight to me on a solo. Here we go. And here's the chain I was talking about on that show. Here it is. The Virgin Mary. The only thing that I added to it was a meteorite. There's a meteorite with it because something told me a meteorite with the Virgin Mary. And here it is. And I was wearing it back in those days, and now I don't wear it. I don't wear it. I need to clean it. I might buy a cleaning solution for it today. It's still with me. I've had this chain since birth. and this chain helps me. It's like a pendulum. It's the Virgin Mary. Uh, it's something that was given to me as a baby, and now I use it as it's giving me some answers now. It's rocking by itself. This thing is so freaking amazing. Like when I asked it questions, it'll just move around. Like, am I taking my laptop today to get repaired? You see, and it's going in a circle. This right here will give so many answers to people's questions, but I rarely get anybody asking for the pendulum from answers for the pendulum. So I rarely ever use it. But this thing is so active and it answers very clear and is aggressive with its answers. Very aggressive. But let's go back to the video. Maggie's like, wow. Maggie, I have all my stuff. This stuff don't go away from me. This is my I've been doing this for a good portion of the past 6 years. This is me, you know. So let's go back to the video. Okay. Let me hit play over there.
Oh, okay.
And she never lies to me. She always been very faithful to me throughout my whole life. This chain right here is over 100 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's been passed down to me from different family members.
That's
And
awesome.
I'm the last to have gotten it. And I'll show you real quick. I'll demonstrate it. Because we could do a yes or no question.
I demonstrated it there
And
too.
we'll see what it tells us.
So your channel is gonna be about just different forms of divination, I guess you can call it.
forms. Yeah, different forms of things. And I'm sorry for not introducing you, but this is my special guest, Anna Navarro.
Hi, everyone.
It's my first show, so I'm sorry.
Yes.
Like,
No, you're
Hold on, I gotta hit pause. This is gonna be a longer. I had to laugh. Oh my god, because I'm like going off. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry to introduce you. It's like your dad in the world. I was talking to her before the video, so I was like, just talking. I was like, oh shit, I forgot to introduce you. It's my first show, so you're gonna have some bloopers in it. Let's keep it going.
you're good.
me.
No, you're good. No, I'm excited. I thank you for having me on your very first show. I'm
I feel
excited.
like I
Thank you.
should like take out one of these things and like blow on it and like
Yay!
it's my first show.
Found it.
Nice.
That's my
What a
cat.
way to start New Year. That's the way to start New Year.
New
Oh,
year, new
look at
show, new positive energy.
Yes, for sure.
I like my life has been so tragic with different
My cat.
deaths in the family, with also my injuries, because I have a lot of like major injuries that caused me to be somewhat of a psychic. Surviving 8 major surgeries, a broken neck, a 2-level fusion I had in my neck, and also I was in 2 comas. And between those 2 comas, I was able to see my not the Virgin Mary, but I did see our guardian angel. And ever since then, I see things before it happens. I feel things before it happens.
It's very interesting.
In tune with my psychic abilities. I'm just putting it more, how can I say, I'm putting it to good use.
Yeah. Trying to, yeah.
I'm glad to have you on my show.
Yes, me too. I'm glad. And I think it's a great idea because I feel like if you were gifted with all these different abilities and going through what you went through, I think that is a reason not to just keep it all to yourself, but to share it to the world,
No, not only that, but the people that are in my life at this moment, like for you, for instance, is brought to me for a reason. Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah,
And what
I
I
believe
say.
on that too.
That's everyone that I touch, not only me, but it's just I feel it inside. I can feel the energy. It's like when I do
Yeah.
something good, I could feel like
Yes.
the rays inside of me saying, "Yeah,
Yes.
you did something good inside, and
Yes.
got to run with it." I
Yeah.
just want to help people. I want
Yes.
people to understand that the world is not always negative. That we are positive people out here, and we can make a difference.
Yeah. Exactly. I feel the same way. That's why I was very hesitant at first to do a YouTube channel because I'm not really good at speaking, as you guys can tell, probably.
No,
Doing great.
it's you have to build that confidence inside.
Yes.
Not even confidence, but it's like
Just getting used to talking, yeah. And
shake
it's
it
weird.
off.
It's weird just to talk to the camera, you know,
That's
instead
what
of
I do.
another human.
Yeah, I look at the camera and I see the little light on, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I just imagine your face because I'm not even. If I look down, I'll be like this looking at Anna.
Yeah.
But I like to
I
look
keep
at
looking down and up and up. Yeah, so I'm still getting used to that. But no, one of the main reasons why I wanted to actually go out of my comfort zone and do something like this is because I feel the need to help, and I feel I can help. You know, so
you have that energy, that spirit, that
Yeah.
it's a helping spirit, and
yeah,
you're seeking
definitely.
like a wolf.
Yeah.
Wolves out
Yes, that's
seeking.
why I love Raven Wolf.
There you go. And
Yes.
ravens also go out seeking. They seek for
Yes.
food, refuge,
Yes.
they for love, because birds and animals all need love too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
And I always told you, you're a good spirit. You have good energy.
Yes.
You know, you've done your little. You know, you had your fun, like everyone.
Yes.
We all had our
Yes.
fun, but
Yep.
we're at our point in our lives that we need to take it under control and let's run with it.
Is the want to actually put an imprint on this time life.
Oh yeah, and let me tell you, it's the best time because
Not be part of the problem, but if you be part of the solution. And just even by just making a YouTube channel, if I can touch one soul, to me that would mean everything. So
yeah, like for me too. Like me, I'm having a hard time with my channel, just because there's so much misunderstanding. You gotta understand, I'm just getting back into the technology world, the technical world of the wide world web.
Yeah.
It's 7 years since I've been off my computer. Just
because you're
because,
medical, right?
yeah,
issues.
medical. I cannot be on my computer. Um, it was. Let me tell you, the past 7 years were the worst 7 years. I wouldn't say the worst 7 years of my life, but it's the worst experience I experienced of my life.
Mm,
Because I didn't know if I was gonna live or die. There was a lot of situations
that's
that
scary.
it
I
was
bet
very
that was-
scary. That there was one time, one of my surgeries that it brings me like my PTSD is really bad. I suffer from PTSD.
I say that a
Um,
lot.
It's just the chronic pain syndrome I have also, and when my PTSD kicks in, it reminds me of my surgery when I came out of surgery and how they put me in my room, and no more than about 4 hours after the surgery, they had to open me back up,
Oh, yeah.
and
Oh,
they
yeah,
couldn't
yeah,
give me
yeah.
no medicine. They gave me no medicine, no nothing. All the staples had to come out. I had
Mhm.
people holding me down. Like I even have video of it, and hopefully I will be able to share that with the world at some point. But it's a very gruesome video.
I can imagine.
It's not for all ages, and it's not for all stomachs,
Yeah.
because I got really in. I never seen the inside of my stomach until that day.
Oh my gosh. I don't think anybody has.
It wouldn't say disgusting, but it smelled like death because I was dying inside. I was
Oh my God.
growing an infection, really bad infection. That was the reason why they had to open me up.
Oh my
Um,
gosh, Rick.
Yeah, and just with those energy and that experience, it opens your mind up in different ways.
Oh, I bet.
Because
I
remember,
believe it.
pain, it's an energy, and it's energy that you feel from within. Some people don't feel it, some people do, and I'm one that I truly do feel it.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yes.
And it's sad because I had to go through the whole experience by myself, but it was a learning experience because with my knowledge, I'm gonna be able to pass along my
And
information.
not only that, but the way that I see it, I feel like you can tell, you can feel now that, you know, you've been through hell and back pretty much. And that, you know, you never thought, I'm sure you never thought you would be as strong as you are. And going through that experience, you definitely know now.
I'm gonna
So,
say,
like you said, everything is a learning experience. And like I was saying, if you're still here, you know, it's for a reason. And you need to start spreading that, those gifts, you know?
oh yeah, I want to show you a picture of. Hold on, let me see if I could bring it up here of my neck when I had major neck surgery. It was the worst. I have pictures, other pictures. I gotta find them. Um, it's just horrible. This is my neck right here. I'm gonna show it from my phone, and I'm hoping that you can see it.
Yeah, we can
I
see
will
it.
download it. I will put it on
Oh no,
screenshot on here
Oh.
of my neck. But if you can see here, this is the
the plate.
that's the plate. I have my screws. I had a 2-level fusion. The worst pain I've ever experienced.
Oh my gosh, I imagine.
Compared to all the pain, the reason why I say I compare it to all the other pains that because I have my stomach surgery, neck, I mean, knee. The only reason why I say the neck is the worst is because it's so lingering and it still hurts to this day.
Okay, I had to hit pause there for a second. Like I said on the show, my PTSD is bad, and me hearing myself is making me go through this little episode in my head again, and it's driving me a little bit crazy at the moment. And it's raining outside, so I'm overly charged and hearing myself and listening to the words that I said almost 6 years ago, because this was in December. This was close. This was on New Year's, I think. That show was on New Year's Day. This New Year's Day in December, it's going to mark 6 years. So, like, what I said then has not changed what I'm doing now. You know, that's why I'm replaying this, so the people that are new now can hear what I said then, and then they can make their conclusion about me. You know, because this is me. So, but my PTSD is going crazy, like really strong, crazy. Pretty bad. Uh, it's I can feel it. I can taste the metal in my throat. Like I taste it. That's how right now I'm just it's building inside of me. But we're gonna continue. I like this guy that's talking. He's pretty amazing. You should listen to him. He said this about 6 years ago. And Anna too. Anna was she was we wouldn't have done this if it wasn't meant for us to do it. She was meant to be first ever show, first ever interviewed. Um, it's only 36 minutes, and I don't know how many minutes we're into it. Only 10:27. We still got like another 20 minutes of this, and it's to me, I feel like I'm sitting in an electric chair because I'm feeling the energy, like the buildup. It's like, am I gonna finally destroy my computer screen? With the amount of energy that I'm building with from within, hearing myself and agreeing with everything that I'm saying. Like it's like you're doing good, Rick. Gotta keep pushing. If you could get at least one person at a time to listen, they will listen. And I was told by a sensory priestess that told my friends. They came. I said that many times in the story that the priestess even said it herself. People need to listen to me. It's something about me that I'm still trying to discover. I'm still trying to figure out that makes me who I am. Makes me feel like the one. Makes me feel, it's like, blood type, O negative, Jack, master number 22, a master builder, like Jack, like, shoot, it's like I'm here now. And going through what I went through was pretty tough. It was a big time. I felt as close to Jesus than anyone will ever probably feel. The sacrifice I had to go through with the pain and the suffering, like they hung him on the cross. When they hung Jesus on the cross, that's what they did to me, but on the bed. Because when I had that surgery, and I'm going to talk about it and then I'll play the video. When I had that surgery, they strapped me down. They told me I after 4 hours of having the surgery, they're coming into my room, doctors coming into my room. They did blood work on me and then they found out that I had a major infection going on. Doctor comes in, tells me, Rick, we're going to have to open you up. You have a major infection. And if we don't open you right now, you're going to die. Just like that. Imagine hearing that. Put yourself in my place. Put yourself in that bed I was laying in, the hospital bed. And just imagine them tying you to the bed. They tie your legs down, each leg one at a time. They tie it to the bed, like super secure it that I cannot move my legs. They put around my thigh down and strap me under the bed. They had my hands up like this and tied them to the bed. They had put a vest on me actually first. They put a vest on me and tied me to the bed. And then they tied my arms and put it like on the bed. And I could not move. And the security guard, I'll never forget him, gave me a gift. He brought me a towel wrapped up with tape, rolled up in tape, and he put it in my mouth. And you know what he told me? You'll thank me later. As soon as he put that in my mouth and they put a tape on my mouth, the doctor started pulling the staples out. Imagine that. With no medication, they couldn't even take me to surgery. They can't prep the surgery room fast enough to save me. They have to open me up. I have a video of it. I believe it's in my old laptop. I just gotta buy the fucking battery to that laptop, and it's in there. It's in there, and I want to get that video and then have a private showing. If you have the stomach to see something gruesome, I welcome you to come watch and show you what I went through. I took some, for some reason, I don't know how. I don't know how I had the energy to do it. Something told me to grab the phone and start recording. Start recording. And oh man. I describe everything. It's very bad. It's very bad. It's not good. So but I felt like Jesus at that moment. Strapped down, couldn't move my arms or my legs. They opened me up, pulled all the staples out of my stomach. With no pain medicine, not nothing. She not enough time to do any of that stuff, and no, she had to open me up. That was very painful. And I'll have a private showing, you know. It's disgusting. It's very private, but it's very disgusting. I'm looking at it like I'm watching the video playing in my head right now, and it's just showing me everything. Like I'm living the moment again and seeing everything that's going on. Like I'm in the bed, I'm seeing, like I'm there right now. Like the fact they told me if I don't open you up, you're gonna die. And the worriedness on her face, I'll never forget that. I will never forget the way she looked at me. Mm-mm. The the fear she had in her face and her eyes, that she knew that I was dying. Like I said, I've died a lot of times and came back. So there's something that has to happen that I need to witness. And until then, my mission is to get people to listen, help people, encourage people, motivate people. You know, even the ones that come at you sideways, it's fine. You know, in a sense, they're learning too. You know, because there's people that come sideways, and their energy is very aggressive, and I don't back down from it. I face it. You know, I face it, and I want you to express yourself, speak your mind. That's why it's my mind over your matter. You know, you heard it in my very first show. It's not Kind Crew 21. That's my screen name at that time. But it's my mind over your matter. So I just wanted to explain that surgical and that life threatening episode, that I have video of it. And matter of fact, this is going to motivate me to actually order the battery and to get it going and be able to get that video and then bring it, bring it back from then to now. Will validate me, I guess. I don't need any validation. I know what I went through. But sometimes you have to come with receipts. You know, you need receipts, proof. You know, how honest is this individual? That's what's everyone's curiosity. I just come with receipts and you'll see it. And it's up to you whether you want to continue listening or not. Our energies pass for a reason, they cross for a reason. And I'm sticking to that. I always say it. Our energies always pass. Like it's like an intersection. You know, we're at the intersection. And the ones who listen, thank you. Because it's not only me talking here, there's always other people with me on the show. I don't do this by myself all the time. There's times that I'll do a show by myself and I don't want nobody with me. I'll be like, look, I'm doing a solo show and that's it, and I'm doing a show. But majority of the time, it's always with a panel or with someone. And those shows are very interesting. And I have had very interesting people come through, so many interesting people come through and I let them speak, and like Doc Illusions, he's one of my oldest, like friend, brother that I've had, since being on YouTube. And from back then to now, we are the same as we were back then. It's just we have a very good friendship, and it's cool that we intercepted. We got into the intersection, and we're all crossing the street together. But let me bring back that handsome man that's talking there, and let's continue because that 30 minutes is turning into an hour now. Hey, Rick, shut up! I want to see the video. Okay, I'll show you. I'll put it back on. Give me one moment.
Yeah, and you were saying that in the colder weather, it gets more intense, right?
Yeah, well, we're breaking records here in Connecticut. I mean, we've had almost like 2 weeks of straight, like, single-digit temperatures at night. And we have not experienced something like that in a very long time here. And it's scary because we're supposed to get snow too. And see, the snow, it bothers me before the snow comes because I guess it's the change of pressure and the change. The barometric pressure.
Yes, I feel that too.
And the moisture contact with the humidity in the air really affects me with the metal. And, that's why I live in Connecticut, is because I couldn't handle Florida when I was in Florida, when I had the neck surgery, because I had the neck.
The humidity and the... Yeah.
Well, the thunderstorms. Every
really?
Day, every day with the sea breeze kicks in, we will get thunderstorms, and it'd be heavy thunderstorms, and I just could not take it. So that's why I decided to move up here to Connecticut, and I make it work.
You like it?
I like it if you like peace and quiet, and I always say you make your home how you want it to be.
That's true. That's very true.
Yeah, if you want it to be boring, then you can make it boring. You could just lay in your bed and just do nothing. If you like to go places, there's places to go. It's just like any other state.
Right.
It's just but
the weather is different, right?
Yeah.
Very different.
Yeah. If it depends, year to year changes. There'll be 1 year that we'll have 20 inches of snow in one fall.
Wow.
We'll have 100 inches in the whole season. All depends, on the season and how the earth is developing its storms. And
your camera just moved.
Oh yeah, my camera loves to move.
It's like no to the
That's
left.
because I had it on the table.
Is that a Happy New Year's balloons I see in the back?
Yeah, it's Happy New Year.
Nice.
Happy New Year, and my little hat here on top of my Christmas tree, which is I'll put it on real quick.
Oh, nice.
I still have that hat.
There
you go.
glitter.
I
Oh,
still have
very
that hat.
fancy. Very fancy.
Yeah, so it's my little Happy New Year hat here, and
I still have that
you know, I
hat.
got little things for the cats. Like I like my little blowing.
Oh, yeah, they're gonna love that.
They love
Yes.
it. They
Yeah.
love it. They were
That's awesome.
going crazy earlier because they were going in the bag trying to get it.
So let me ask you, other than just doing readings and stuff on your show and talking about your journey, like what do you want to achieve while making this?
My goal is to make as many friends as possible and to heal as many people with my knowledge and my energy. I'm an energy reader, so I could help people in certain areas where they need help.
Nice.
By talking to people, people don't understand words are very powerful, and it's very
Yeah.
true when they say words are very powerful. I could scream at you and make you cry, but then I could turn around and console you and make you happy and okay. You know,
Right.
we just got to know how to use our voice in a more positive way.
Yeah, and I think it's very important in this kind of work of line. You need to be you really have to be very conscious of what you're saying, because you don't want to say something to someone and that person might take it. Yeah. Actually, I was talking about that with Jen Crockett. I interviewed her in my channel.
Mhm.
And yeah, she said that, yeah, that's one of the major things that,
That's
you don't know how much, instead of helping, which that's your goal, you might end up hurting them more than helping them. So you, in that kind of situation, you have to be discerning and, be connected to your heart and know that everything that you're saying is going to affect the other person.
Oh,
so you
yeah.
better be very, what's the word? I don't know.
It's energy. It's energy, and it's how we use our energy.
Yeah.
We could use our energy in all different ways. I mean, we don't even need to say anything, and just by looking at someone,
Yeah.
you already could transfer so much information just by looking.
Yes.
And that's
Yes.
anything.
And
That's power. That's powerful. That's energy, and we all just
Yeah.
have to put it to good use.
Yeah. It's crazy. I don't know if I told this story before, but I was at the gas station and I had like my hands full of stuff,
Hmm.
and I couldn't open the door. So I was like, I kick it to open it, and there was a guy coming in, and he saw me like I'm struggling. I can't open the freaking door, and he just like, I kicked the door, and he just like looked at me like, I don't know. When I passed next to him, I got a shiver, like a bad feeling, like ooh, like I was glad he passed me, like
Yeah.
that
And
energy was ooh, I don't know.
And that's a good thing that you can feel that energy and
Yeah.
you feel that negative or
Yeah.
it's not a good energy. I do that all the time. I mean, every day I see people, I talk to people, I brush by people, and I can read everyone. I read everyone's energy.
Yeah.
And I don't want to get too much into the military stuff, but it's pretty much what they wanted me for is for this and for my heart, because like I said, I'm an energy reader, and that's why I got myself into tarot. I wanted to learn the tarot cards because I have my deck of tarot cards, which I used to read. Was the Rider tarot cards.
The Rider deck.
Rider Waite.
The Rider Waite.
It's called Rider.
Oh, never mind.
And
Never mind.
I call it Rider.
And I use my chain, my Virgin Mary chain, that's been passed on to me for yes or no questions, which is basically my chain. And I just let it go real straight, and then I'll put it above my hand, and then it'll tell me yes or no when I answer questions to it.
It was you know what the funny part right there?
Like
the funny part right there. Hold on. I put it up, right? It was going yes. You guys didn't straight moving. I was like I was agreeing with what I was saying. Like cool.
they put things like in a, let's say for instance, the Ouija board. I myself am not afraid of it. I myself believe I was possessed by it at one time, but I have one, and I have one, and I am using it for positive information.
Well,
And
I think it's like with everything.
yeah, I use it positive. And I always ask for good spirits, and if it's not a good spirit, then goodbye. But
What would you do then? I mean, I'm just curious because I never really played with
you have
that.
to really be in tone with yourself, energy wise, and pass your energy through your hands to the board, and it will just spell some out.
No. I'm saying if a negative energy comes
Negative
out,
energy.
what do you do to put it away without being
Well,
harmed?
what I like to do before I do any reading, I like to burn bay leaves, because when you burn bay leaves, it kind of like neutralizes the energy in the room, and it brings it more of a positive energy.
Okay.
And
Like a cleanse and
yeah, it's not like a cleanse, because you have other things for
it's not like
cleansing.
sage.
Like you see like
Yeah.
sage is a good
Yeah.
cleansing too, but I use bay leaves more for a boost.
Higher.
Yeah, like a
energy.
boost of energy to the room, and I'll show you when I get to it, I'll show you. I
That's
have
fine.
2 bags of bay leaves
Oh, wow.
that
Where
I
you buy
did.
them?
I
got them on eBay. I bought it
Okay,
from
let me get them.
this. She's a lady down in Pennsylvania, and she's kind of like I'm not gonna say a witch doctor, but she works on those potions and stuff. And I ordered my bay leaves through her. They were very cheap. Like for 2 big bags, I got it for $3. And I burn at least.
Hello.
Yeah, you hear
Froze?
me? Oh, I see you. You
We
froze.
froze, huh?
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let's come back to me. It's all about me. Hold on. Look at my bay leaves. I still got a lot. I had so many bags because I ordered more. At that time, I had ordered again, and I'm ready to burn bay leaves. You know what? I'm gonna burn some bay leaves now, a little bit. It was getting good. That was a good interview. So I'm gonna burn a little bit of bay leaves, and then we're gonna continue the video.
I'm out of certain things, like bay leaves and that stuff. I was thinking about the first package you sent out to me was kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. I'm
Because
gonna burn some right now.
It did help me out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
My brother didn't like me burning bay leaves because he says he can make out certain soups with it.
Yeah. I mean, you can use it for cooking. I use it for cooking.
Yeah.
He is not wrong, but when you burn it, what it does is it neutralizes the site, the area. It cleanses the energies.
Yeah.
I just gotta be careful. I got a fire detector, right? The smoke detector on my
Yeah,
ceiling.
you don't want fucking water over you.
No, it just goes off.
Oh.
So I leave it back here and let it. Because I put it right here, it goes up, and then the smoke detector goes off, and it's like, ugh. All right, let's go back to the show. Let me take myself off here.
You'll pop
Sorry.
back up. It's all right. The bay leaves, I burn like between 5 or 7 bay leaves, and I just let them burn. And you have to be there watching. You can't just burn them and walk away because they do burn pretty rapid. But it does brings out some good energy
Yeah.
in the room. And my place, I mean, I even have lemons. I don't
think you guys noticed something. You see how my camera moved? That apartment. I had a spirit in that apartment. That's where I had the orbs and stuff, and it would move things in my apartment. And you can see it. It's like my camera moves by itself. All right, let's continue.
Have you ever heard of lemons helping to absorb the negative energy in your home?
No,
Well,
no, but I heard something about oranges.
okay.
Orange, the peel.
Yeah. Well, the lemons, if you put it on areas where people come in and out from, it
I still do that.
absorbs the negative energy and it traps it into the lemon. I have 4 lemons right where my door is, my entry door, and I have it above, and they stay up there. Like I've had those lemons now for about 2 months, and they say that if it turns like this really, like I want to say like it's like scabs or not scabs, but it has like dots in it, like brown dots, like it's
Just a regular lemon.
yeah, a regular lemon. If there's dots and stuff in there, that means that negative energy was trapped inside the lemon and it's there. So
Cool.
I put the lemons in my front entry door, and that helps me protect any negative from coming into my home. Now, if
Nice.
someone negative comes into my home and it's extremely negative, then what I will do is see them out the door. But I wouldn't. Yeah, I would do that. I would like
Yeah.
change your attitude before you come into my house. But I will burn some bay leaves.
Oh,
And
nice.
that way, when they do come into my home, they smell the bay leaves, they smell they feel the energy difference, and their energy subsides.
Nice. That's smart.
I like neutral. When
Yeah.
it comes to energy, I like to be in the level plane.
Yeah, I think that's where you should be, because
where
not too low or not too high. So
Yeah, and for me, I like it to be neutral because I like to go into, like, if I meet someone for the first time, I'm not going to put myself at a higher state of mind and thinking of this person low, because that's not the right thing to do. You have to go into it as equal. And like for today, for instance, I met someone, which is my neighbor. He just moved into the apartment right across from me. Really awesome guy. And his wife, I met her too. And, and I'm hoping and praying for everything to work out with them here at their new apartment. But I went into it as a mutual energy. I shook his hand. I greeted him with my name, and he told me his name. And pretty cool person. He's a Muslim person. I think he's like African Muslim type of thing. Because there's so many different, like, religion. There's so much religion. I don't want to get into religion.
No.
There's one thing my mom always told me to never talk about is religion. And it's because she told me that you never know who you're gonna like offend.
Yeah.
You can't
It's
really.
and nowadays everything can be offensive. So
yeah. So like I said, I like to be neutral. I love all Muslim. Everyone in the world, because we live here under one sun.
Doesn't matter. I mean, we're all humans.
Yeah.
We are fellows. We all one. We all connected.
We should be getting along. We should be acting like God's children. And if we're not God's children, then we're a higher power God, which I believe in. I believe there's a higher power. Yes, there were gods and there were other gods, but I feel like there has to be an ultimate
source.
Yeah, the main person. I wouldn't.
I agree with that. I can agree with that. Yeah.
But I just don't want to speculate because I don't know so much.
Right. So. Right. No. Yeah, it's totally understanding. Yep.
So, how do you feel about the upcoming new year?
I'm looking forward, actually. I feel like it's gonna be a new beginning, a fresh start, a good start. I feel like 2017 was very interesting year. It started with a bang, and I feel it's gonna end with a bang. At least in Anna's world.
Well, I'm thinking bang. I'm thinking Okay, you're getting down to business.
Yeah.
We're having
Well,
some pleasure.
I'm hoping my business will be more of doing what I love doing, not my job right now. But yeah, I feel like 2018
18.
is gonna be good.
I feel for like I'll give you my interpretation of your energy and how I feel. I feel like you have a lot more work coming your way. I feel like you have confidence, but then you're shaky on certain areas. Like you
True.
you want things to happen, but you have to be patient, and it's not coming as fast as like you want it to come.
Mm.
I feel like everything's gonna come your way. You just gotta be patient.
Yes, and you're right. I mean, that's one thing that I have to work. I'm not very patient. I get like when I want something, I want something now. Like I don't want to wait. Like yeah, that's why I'm son is so
Her internet was going crazy.
whatever. They know what the word that is like that. That when you want something, you want it something now.
Yeah, it's like the like that like that Staples commercial with
And
the
it says my
button.
connection is unstable.
Yeah, it is unstable. It's because
Yeah.
of the wildflower. But but you're like you want it now. You want everything to happen for you now. But
That I
But
named it.
I do also know from my lifetime that sometimes the hardest things to achieve or the longest it takes, once you get it, you appreciate it more. So I'm willing to do that, and I have to be patient, and I fully trust in God, source, or whatever you want to call it, that things will come through my way, and I'm very excited. I'm very excited what life is going to be
yeah, I'm excited for you too because
next in a year.
I feel like you're gonna have a good year. You're gonna have a great year. You're gonna have a moment of disappointment, but
Yeah.
you're gonna have moments of joy.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's gonna blow your mind. That you're gonna be like,
Yeah.
wow. You're gonna be like so overwhelmed of joy that you're just gonna start crying. That's how I feel.
Okay, let me stop there. Okay, Maggie, I know you're there, and I know you're like, that was a reading I did for her at the moment, right there. And if she comes back and watches, she she's gonna be like, Rick, you're really good.
That's weird. I can smell coffee.
Um, it's I hope she gets to come back one day and share herself again with me. That would be a really cool like update and full circle moment, and looking forward to it. Um, how true was that? Maggie knows. Maggie knows. And look, and I did that for her right there. I'm just giving her energy reading. Let's go back to it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes. I can totally feel that. I do feel like I guess I don't know if it's I think it is because I'm doing this kind of inner work and being in the spiritual path. I feel like a lot of emotions that had been bottled up or that I haven't really paid attention or that I ignore thinking that they maybe go away, that they will come out to the surface because they've been coming up. And I really believe that it's for a purpose, that I need to go through all that to achieve my happiness. And if I will say what I will want to achieve in 2018, it will be my happiness. I'm willing to fight for my happiness and do whatever I can to do it. And that might be a little selfish, but if I'm not looking for my happiness, who will? So
Let me tell you, everyone lives in this world, but there's only one world. But there's a lot of eyes, and I believe in your eyes, you can make what you want to happen. and you could be selfish. That's fine, but also be open-minded.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah, for sure.
you're not gonna get everything that you want, but then when you do
Yeah.
get it, it's
Yeah.
gonna be so joyful and so happy that
Yeah.
you're gonna be run with emotions.
Yeah.
And that's just me
Yeah, for sure.
because I'm using my psychic
Yeah.
abilities.
Yeah, you're right on. You're right
And
on. Yeah.
I don't need a card to. I don't need cards to tell
Yeah.
me. I use
Yeah.
this in here because this in here
Yeah.
I
tells
always
me
say that.
more than the cards.
Yeah, and you're right. And
I
I
always
might
say
not
that.
get everything that I wanted, but I will get what is meant to happen. And I
always
will
said
take that. I'll be more than happy with that.
Good things come
so
to
funny.
those that wait.
Yes.
I've
And I'm
been
willing to wait.
I've been waiting like for myself for 2018. My goal is, of course, my health. I would like my
Look
health
at that.
to
I
give
said
me a
the year
break.
too. Hold on. So that was 2017 going to 2018. Yeah, so we're coming up on 6 years, going to the 7th year. So it's like oof. That's so cool. This is so cool. This is cool.
2018.
Yeah.
I know I'm not going to be pain free, but I just want to have a good quality of life going towards my next journey of, because I'm climbing up in age. But the pain, it's every day. I mean, it runs my life. And I want it to kind of like slow down. I want to be more happier. I would like to have a partner in the
Yeah.
future to help me, with what I need.
Yeah, to
get
share
done.
that.
To share my love, to share my everything, because I got a lot of things to share besides. But my health, I just want my health to get better, and I know I'm looking at a long still recovery road ahead of me, but
It's a process.
I'm still on that road and I'm still walking. I'm not quitting.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not giving up.
Yeah. You have come very far, and it's not like you're done. There's still a road for you to walk on, and I can only see it getting better and better if you keep focused on what you really want from the heart. I really believe that slowly the universe is going to start sending those things that you desire to you.
Yeah. And my biggest desire for 2018 is love. It's being single for so long. It's okay. Don't get me wrong. I'm independent, so I'm hearted.
But there's nothing like that, having that other person that you can share life and experience life together.
Yeah, it's something different. It's a different energy. It's like it's something that I'll be looking forward to. Hopefully in the near future. It's not
like
something
I said,
that I really want, but it's something that I'm looking forward to.
Like I said, I feel like once everything will align just right, it's just gonna happen without you even looking. It's just gonna show up like on your face and so unexpected that you're gonna be like, where did this come from?
It always happens.
I can totally sense that.
It always happens to me, and it's something that it's like right now I'm by myself, and then in a month or two someone would pop up. I'm like, okay, but then I don't rush into things. I like to take things real calm and get to learn the person before I jump into conclusions.
And like you said, we're not getting any younger.
No.
I mean, we can do that when we're younger and teenagers, and you don't think about
once you
long time.
Once you start climbing up your upper 30s and heading towards your 40s, it's like get it, get it now.
Yes.
Don't get
and I think you touch on something very important on getting to know that other person better, because I see a lot of people rushing and things turn out bad. But I think if you let things happen natural and not rush, everything will be fine. Just we humans feel the need to be in charge and take charge of the situation and rush and do this and do that. But nature is amazing, and if you just let it take its course, it's
going to lead you to beautiful pastures.
Yes.
Yeah, we just gotta stay focused.
Yes.
Stay focused.
Focus.
Don't over energize yourself or over
Yes.
wanting anything. Let it come to you.
Yes.
And that's how I
Yes.
feel. Like my life,
Yes.
like for instance, we came together and
Yeah.
started talking, and we're cool talking with each other, and I'm very
Yeah.
comfortable talking with you.
Yeah, me too.
And everyone who I meet, I feel that energy because I give everyone a chance, and I
Yeah.
give everyone a chance to express themselves.
Yeah.
And if they can release of that inner energy of positiveness, I could feel it and I know it, and that's how I felt
Yeah.
with you when I first spoke with you,
Yeah.
and I knew you would be a good
That's
friend.
awesome. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I got the same. I didn't get anything negative from you. So
Yeah,
that's always a plus.
yeah. I just need to work on this YouTube thing and getting this
Yeah.
going.
Well,
And
I'm gonna have to get going here pretty soon.
yeah, me too.
But
Me
I do
too. I have
wanna
just
wish
been
you I wanna wish you some things for New Year.
Oh boy.
you.
I wanna wish you a very, very, very healthy year, and not only next year, but the years to come. I wanna wish you success in your YouTube channel, and
My
I
mind.
wanna wish
I
you
like,
a lot of love your way. That's my wish for you for
Thank
2018.
you. Thank you. And my channel, my mind over your matter, is I'm gonna take it to heights that it's gonna be a helpful channel. I want it to be a
Yes.
positive channel. I know there's a lot of negativity in the world, and that's okay because like your battery in your car, there's positive and negative. So without
Wow.
both, there's there's no conduction. You need both. You need positive and negative energy. But
Yeah.
my channel, I want it to be brought to a positive feeling,
Yes.
positive energy. And
Yes.
I look forward to having you again on my show
Yes.
in the future.
Yes, and you have to come to my show, to the Raven Wolf
The
channel.
Raven Wolf channel. Oh my goodness. I want to see a nice wolf background on that wolf.
Yes. I have a lot of ideas. I have a lot of pictures. I still have to work on it, but I actually did a picture with me, Raven, and a wolf, like morph into one. It's
Oh.
really cool.
I would look so forward to that. And then, I
Yeah.
know your channel's gonna grow and you're gonna have a lot of good outcomes, and the people that surround you are very good people, and
Yeah, I think so too.
you're gonna be good.
I'm very blessed.
I have confidence in you.
Yeah, thank you. And I feel the same way as you. So we got this, Rick. We
Yeah,
got the world in
this.
our
We
hands.
got
We
this.
got this.
We just gotta figure it out, but we got it.
Yes, yes. one day at a time, right?
Yep.
But thank you for having me, Rick.
No,
I don't
you're
know.
welcome, and thank you for being my guest on my show. And to all that will be watching a little later, when I do post this, I will post under my title of my show, which is "My Mind Over Your Matter." And
Mind
thank you
Over
again,
Your
Anne,
Matter.
for showing up on my show.
Yes. Thank you, Rick. Bye. Happy New
Bye.
Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
That was just listening to myself and stuff, and it's hasn't changed. I think I'm laughing a little bit more this time. I am laughing a little bit more because I'm always smiling. I'm not gonna bring myself down for what? Like, I want positive energy. I want this channel to be positive. I want it to be a helping channel. I want it to be, take it to heights that's probably never gonna be ever probably get there now, but it will be there once I'm gone and people listen. This is always gonna be here on YouTube. So the future is always could watch the past, and they come through my channel and they see and they hear, and it's like a library. It's a library full of brilliant, like people and amazing souls, and like even the right apple ones, I still treat them. You know, I treat you how you treat me. You come sideways, I'm gonna come sideways too. If you come with love and respect, I'll give you love and respect. But either way, I'm gonna show you love. because I'm that Care Bear with the heart on it. Like that's my stare. It's like I said it. I've been saying it all the time. It's all about love and that positive energy, and people need to start listening to themselves because they have that inner spirit within, and you just gotta pay attention to them. That energy, everyone has it, and everyone can take advantage of it, and it's very helpful. You know, that was
Rick,
such a
could
great
that be
video.
manipulated? Could energy, like what you were saying, could it manipulate if you ever get possessed by somebody or somebody? Could it
Hell
get
yeah. Yeah, you can get manipulated by the energies and be possessed in some sort or way. Yes, I have. I like when I had that incident with with the Ouija board. My cousin brought it to my home for the first time. We did not welcome that Ouija board into our home. It was just brought into our home. Okay, and my cousin started playing with it with me, and her mother came in, which is my aunt, and she took her hands off the planchette, and she went to hug and give a kiss to her mom, and I had my hand still on the board, and something cold got into me. Something very cold, like as cold as dry ice, racing through my arm, through this arm, my left arm. It came in through here and started going through here. And then I screamed out loud, I'm getting really cold. My arm is getting really cold. And my aunt knew something, and she grabbed me and she put me on the floor and she started praying over me. She told my cousin to get that board, and she actually ripped it in half and told my cousin to throw out in the trash. My other cousin, she ran to get the holy water. So she ran down the street. We had a church down the street, and it's a Catholic church. And she took I don't know what she took, but she came back with it pretty fast. Because she could run. I know she run because I used to race her. But she hauled ass over there because she was scared, and they brought the holy water, and she was my aunt was praying over me, and I was feeling really weird as she was praying, but I was feeling like this weirdness in my body, in my arm, everything. Then they brought the holy water, and then they put it on me, and then I started feeling much better. Like I wasn't really like something was still in me, but it felt so native, like a native energy. Because I always felt where I lived, it was a brand new building too. And I always felt that underneath that building there was a, a native cemetery, or someone was buried that was native underneath the building. And I felt like that energy got into me. And the reason why I say this is because that same apartment, a few days later, this is the story that's going to repeat because it's PTSD that I have. Um, I was asleep and I heard this squeaking noise, like a brake, like truck brakes, like dump trucks that come through, and they had that squeaking brake sound. And I had woken up, and something froze me and told me, like, so clear too. It's like, shh, stay quiet, don't move. Like, clear. It was like it was right there. And I'm like trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. Like, and then I'm hearing this voice. It's like, don't move. And my body's frozen. Like I'm frozen. Like I could not move. I was like in a shock, or like I just was paralyzed there. And something opened the window. to my apartment. And it was weird because we had bars on our apartment. We lived in the first floor. So this hand came through the window, through the shades, and started going like this. That shit scared the fuck out of me. I couldn't even scream. I tried to scream. I couldn't scream. The whispers was like telling me, stay quiet. Don't move. And the hand goes away, right? Then the spirit tells me again, he's coming back. Don't move. And the hand came back and started looking, and it was a burglar looking for a quick grab of, because there's people that put their chest by the window. So he was breaking into the windows and grabbing whatever's on top of their bureau or their chest. Sometimes people put wallets up there, they'll put their jewelry, they'll put money, they'll put keys, on top. Don't put anything by the window if you live on the first floor. FYI. But we were kids, it was a kids room, and the only thing that was up there was toys. So he'd been fucked up. So he leaves, his hand comes out. I pass out of fear. My heart was racing, but I just knocked out. My dad wakes me up. Rick, we're gonna be late. You gotta get ready for school. And I was like, I was coming to. And I was like, I looked at the window. And I was like, then I went to go to the bathroom, and then I told my dad, it's like, Dad, and my mom, I was like, there was a hand in my room. And they're like, what? I was like, there was a hand coming through the window in my room. My dad was like, what the hell? Like, it was so weird. So I'm like, and my dad's like, a human hand? It's like, yeah, a hand. I remember I was a little kid at the time. No more than about 7, 8 years old. And then my dad's like, all right, go brush your teeth. I'm gonna talk to your mom about it. So they went to my dad went to the room, and my mom went also behind him. So my dad is by my sister's bed, my mom's on my bed, and I went to brush my teeth. I'm brushing my teeth. I rinse off, I clean my mouth. I'm going to the room, and as soon as I get to the room, my dad and my mom's talking. All of a sudden, the hand comes out in the fucking window. My mom screamed to the top of her lungs. My dad was like, "What the fuck?" He hauled ass, almost knocks me over, pushes me to the side, grabbed his gun, and fucking chased the guy. Like, fucking was crazy. My mom was screaming. She fucking went. She grabbed she called 911. She that's traumatic shit. That was traumatic. And to see the hand come out, oh man. But that spirit got into me, and I've been hearing things from that spirit. He's not a bad one. He's more native. It's like a native spirit. And I believe it's because there's something was underneath that apartment and came through the Ouija board. And since my cousin we never closed the game out, I left my hand on the board. Something transferred into me or something, and that's could be. It's just, I don't know how else to explain it. Maybe me and Doc will play the Ouija board together. Holy shit! Imagine that. Imagine that. Me and Doc I have the Ouija board right here. I have it right here. Remember I said in the first show, It's a tool.
Did you have the one that glowed in the dark?
This is the glow in the dark.
Oh, that's the glow in the dark one.
Yep.
Oh.
This is the glow in the dark one.
So
So
the Ouija board be used for good and bad.
yeah, you could. It's for communication, and the way I saw it as a kid, I didn't know what the fuck it was. To be honest with you, it was just it would answer more questions with me than with anybody else. It wouldn't answer to nobody. Like other kids would play it, and it wouldn't move for, and then it would put me on it, and then it would start. Like my internet went crazy. I know you're here, okay? I know you're here. It's like it's messing with me. Like pretty soon it's gonna fuck up my computer again. You know, but I'm gonna be wrapping it up at 4 p.m. So I got another 26 minutes. But some energy, native energy, got into me. I spoke upon it before. I spoke about it. It's very native, very strong. It's like I think it's Ochosi. But this is Ochosi right here. This is Ochosi. And I think Ochosi's energy is because of my background, my everything about me is very unique and special. And he was very unique and special. He was a magician. So my computer's going crazy. The internet's going crazy on it. My energy's very high. I knew something was gonna start acting up. The internet's acting up. Yeah, but I invoked the energies of a Chelsea, and he was very good. He used to hunt with 3 arrows. He only needed 3, but he really never missed. You know, he provided for his family. But one time he went out hunting, and he had this parrot. He had this beautiful parrot, beautiful bird, and it was his friend, and they were pretty much attached. And he went out hunting one day, and one of his relatives got hungry, was so hungry that it got the bird and killed it and ate it. He came back home and to discover his bird is gone. He was frantically looking for his bird, couldn't find it. And then he found out that a relative ate the bird. It was very heartbreaking for him, you know, and the fact that he provided so much and yet it wasn't enough. But he was a really good magician. He knew magic, he knew spells, he knew like how I am is how he was, but he was really good. I'm good, but he was really, really good. I'm glad to have him here with me. But yeah, I'm breaking up. Yeah, because the energy is so strong, Maggie. It's gonna happen. It was bound to happen. But don't worry, the computer's going into service in less than 2 hours. I'm gonna be getting off here soon, and then 23 more minutes, and I'll start getting ready and head over that way because I want to go look in the store too and see what's around. Look for the holidays, you know, see what I want for the holidays. I'm not a needy person, especially for the holidays. I rarely get much of gifts, you know. It's just people give from the heart. So, and I don't give that much. Yeah, I give my partner, something, and it's always something big, and this upcoming year, I'm trying to figure out, what they deserve. A kick in the butt and a punch in the head. It's like, oh, wait, that's violence. No, it's love. It's a certain type of love. It's a love hate situation. No, it's love. Um, I know some people are laughing on that part. Punch them in the head. This is your Christmas gift. Like, holy shit, what was that about? Well, hopefully the pain lasts a little bit. Can't say I didn't give you anything. Yeah, you fucking gave me a punch. Yeah. No violence. That was like a metaphor, but it was funny. I know for my birthday I want to go somewhere. And Iceland is still in the books. I'm thinking about not going to Iceland in October. If something's telling me to go for my birthday in January to Iceland. Hell yeah. That would be a great birthday if I went to Iceland for my birthday. And like, I wish I could go to UK, but I don't think we don't have the time to go because it was going to be a 4-day getaway to Iceland. And I think it'll be better to go in January for my birthday because it's nice and cold and super freezing. And I want to freeze my ass off and then be able to get into the thermal pools, like the Blue Lagoon, to be in that really hot water, and it's cold above and hot below, and how therapeutical it is to shock your body with super cold and super hot and then super cold. That would be such a thrill for me to do. Like, I want to do it. I'm like, I know it's gonna be cold. It's only for a moment. It's like, because once you get into the thermal pool, you're gonna be like, oh, I'm in heaven. Oh, it's so relaxing. My neck, I'm feeling it in my neck already. My neck is like asking for it. It's like, yes, let's do it. I was like, I want to do it for my birthday because I want to go to Halloween Horror Nights, and that's in Orlando. And the initial plan that I want was to go to Orlando for Halloween Horror Nights for the Halloween October, like before Halloween, because on Halloween I think we're going back to Salem, and if and if we are going to Salem for Halloween, I'm doing a show from there on Halloween, so y'all are more than welcome to join. It'll be cool. I love Salem. I love the energy. It's so much energy. And it's you and I did a show from there about a week ago. And it's so magical there. And at Halloween, I feel like it's so more hyped, the energy. I mean, Albie saw it. Albie. I had a private show, I think, with Albie. He saw a little bit of it. Can't even hear Albie, but yeah, there is. I did a little like private show so he could see from like what I was doing, and he saw a little bit of the Salem, and he saw like the amount of people, and it was pretty good. But my battery was cooperating, so that was cut short. I had to save my battery. But it was a cool time, and I'm looking forward to this year. But I'm going to Orlando for Halloween Horror Nights this year for my October getaway. Um, I'll be doing a show from there too. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. I will be doing a show from there. So I'll be bringing y'all with me. I'm gonna get the
Yeah.
VIP tickets because when you VIP, you have a someone that walk you, and they go your pace, and we get in. We don't wait in line for the to get into the houses, to the haunted houses. Um, you don't wait in line when you're VIP. So I'm getting those VIP tickets. So um fuck that. I ain't waiting no lines. I don't wait no lines. Sorry. No. I got back and neck issues. Um I could do the walking. The walking's fine. I take breaks, and we take breaks. I let them know, listen, I gotta take a break. You gotta give me a break. It's like, all right, not a problem. We're gonna go your pace. That's perfect. That's what I want. So stay tuned. That's for October. That's 2 months from now. Oh man, Halloween Horror Nights. It's gonna be fun. I'm actually gotta get ready to book that one. That one, I'm probably gonna start booking that the end of this month for probably next week. I'll probably start booking that the hotel, the airlines. I fly JetBlue, so um, get to Orlando and rent a really nice, comfortable hotel near the park. I'm probably gonna stay within the park. I'm probably gonna be within Universal Studios. So, and then I'm gonna go to Halloween Horror Nights. Now I'm gonna take you out with me, and then I'm gonna let them know. Don't be trying to scare me. Don't be trying to creep up on me, because it ain't happening. Like, I wear this thing that's like a color you put on, which is like a no scare thing. Um, it's not that they scare me or anything. It's just annoying that they're trying. You know what scares me? What I'm doing right here. This scares me more because it's the spirits that come at me, and then the energy, and then the voices I hear. That's more scary to me. I'm like, and I treat it like it's cool. I'm okay with it, but it still creeps me out. That's creepy. That's going on an investigation and a very paranormal activity. It's been happening in a location. That's scary. Because I'm so sensitive that I will pick up on it, and it will mess with me. Like, I've been pushed before. I've been touched before. I know what it feels to be touched by the nothing, pretty much. By the spirits and the energy. It's not new to me, and I've been through it before, and it's just so unique that I could see them, I could hear them, and I could feel them. I'm perfect for an investigation team. Throw me the monkey in the middle, like I said the other day. I'm the monkey in the middle. It's like the spirits they can't dodge me. I'm always gonna see them and hear them and feel them, and they talk. The energies, they talk, and then I just relay the messages. I'm a walking spirit box. That's how I feel. That is so freaking cool too. Yeah. Yeah, October will be here before you know it. That's for sure. especially like these trips that are coming up. It's coming up back to back to back to back. I got back to back trips. I got back to back. Wait, I got Niagara Falls coming in 2 weeks. I have a trip, my road trip to meet Illusions in person and his lovely girlfriend that is my friend too. I can't wait to see her. Oh, she's so cool. I mean, September 5th can't come sooner. Then the next trip after that, there's a gap at the end of September. I'm not sure if I'm doing anything that weekend, but actually, the Big E. I'll be going to the Big E, and that's going to be towards the end of September. And then October, I don't think we're doing anything the first 2 weeks of October, but the end of October is when I'm going to end up doing the Orlando and going to Halloween Horror Nights. That's the plan. I think I want to stick with that and leave for January for my birthday. Year, to be honest with you, it'd be a great way to start the year. That's the number, well, because the number 22 and 33, and 22 is the highest of all master numbers. They're the master builder. It's just on it. I'm not gonna repeat myself. I've done some shows about it, but I know there's new people and they're intrigued finding out. Come more often to the show and you'll discover more about me. Definitely a strong 22. So I really made myself, my capabilities just so and fun. Internet's going crazy. Energy strong, so but you see how it messes with me? Like I've never had problems with my internet ever, and now it issues. I'm like, don't worry, not to worry. It's always taken care of. Man is going crazy. See, you can't hear you. The internet's going crazy. Muffled. Not surprised. I am not surprised. Oh boy. Don't worry. The spirit's so strong. It's because I talk, and they listen. They're here. See? They're here. I know you are. Look at that. Look at that. The internet's gone crazy. It's going crazy. I don't know. All I'm doing is I'm taking this computer in for service, so it's all good. No worries. This is not a Hunter Biden situation either. Hunter Biden needs his laptop and doesn't remember to get it. He's so coked out. He don't even know what the fuck he's going on in his world, and he's just became a instant millionaire with a lot of money coming to him. That it's just, I know the whole story, everything. I could see it. I could project myself and see all the coke he smoked and snorted. He smoked and snorted coke. That's so fucking crazy. Like, I'm surprised that he's still, huh?
You talking about Joe Biden?
I'm talking about his son Hunter.
Oh,
His Biden. That's another mess. That one's a sick mess. You don't even. I don't even want to talk about him because they'll probably strike my channel because YouTube is very sensitive when it comes to certain topics, and I know the truth. Like I said, I'm an energy reader. I can feel everything. Like if Donald Trump got elected again, and he so stumbled into my channel and asked me for help, like energy wise help, I'll be more than happy to go. Like if Biden invited me over, I'd be like, I'm gonna have to like, we're gonna have to do some real soul searching with you because you're fucked up. You're a real fuck up, and like the way you're going, it's not great. It's not good for you. Like we know you're gonna die before you ever get like really reprimanded. It's just a given. You're one step, like one trip away of being knocked out. You know, you're stumbling all over the place, and there's gonna be a time you're gonna climb up some stairs and you're gonna fall right fucking down, and you might die from your fall. And there's so many signs that people don't even see. They don't even acknowledge. I don't even know how America, like, how can there be two parties and both be so different? I don't get that. I understand the divide and conquer, but this country was always founded by the republic for which it stands. Like, one nation under God. I don't know which God, but they say under a God, which I believe more of a higher power. I don't know which God they're referring to. I always question that. It's like what God they're talking about because there's many gods. There's a lot of gods. Like anyhow, 5 more minutes and I'm out of here. I gotta get ready. I gotta take unplug it. I gotta take the power cord with me. They told me to bring the power cord, even though the computer is fully charged, because I always leave the power cord on it. Because it's a laptop, but it's always a stationary laptop. I always keep it here until now that I'm gonna take it with me on the road trip, and that's gonna be interesting. Man, play the Ouija board. That would be something. Illusions will play with it with me. That's why I know if I take it, I'll end up playing with like not even playing with it, but it's using it as it's a tool. It's just like tarot cards. It's just like these rods, like my rods here, my divination rods. Got my rods here. It's all tools. That's it's kind of like your cell phone, and you look at your cell phone like it's normal, right? But you look at my tools and you think I'm a freak or some shit. It's like freak is the cell phone, freak is this computer. The way the technology is, that still freaks the fuck out of me. That everything is wireless, and you still able to see me and communicate with me, and that's freaky to me. That's fucking crazy. I don't know if I'm the only one that thinks that way, but to me, I'm like, this thing that is wireless, I could communicate with anybody in the world with at any time through voice or video. It's creepy. Cell phones creep the fuck out of me. They do. And they listen to you all the time. Like I said, they listen to you 24/7, 7 days a week, no matter what. They're always listening. The it's a Snoopy. Nosy as fuck. Super nosy. Yeah, you have rods too. Awesome. Yeah, I'm hoping that. I'm hoping it'll take about a week, maybe from 3 days to a week. That's what he told me. Like it could be the max. It could be 2 weeks, but I don't think it's that bad to be. I think it's gonna be more of a 3 day event. So it's gonna be three
I
three
wish
days.
I had some thousand rods. I mean, I wish I had some thousand rods.
Yeah. Um.
But I want mine's blessed.
Well, you're gonna have to look for it. You're gonna have to do some searching because you're asking for too much.
Yeah, you're
Especially
right.
blessed. I mean, mine's are not well, sort of, because mine's came from Jeffrey Darty, and wasn't he a pastor at one point or a priest at one
Yeah,
point?
he said, yeah. I think he's still on. I haven't heard him for a while. You know, I'm subscribed to
I
his
I don't even get any notifications from that channel or anything. I don't even think I'm subscribed, to be honest with you, because there's a lot of channels I'm not subscribed to because I try to keep my distractions to a minimum. Like I can't watch other psychics too many. Like I can't sit there and bench watch other psychics. Like it's
right.
just to me, it's just I am just I don't want to interfere my energy in the way I do my stuff, and then it's just to me it's just I don't know. It's just I keep to myself here in my little world and try not to be distracted so much. All right. Well, I remember him and his rods. Yeah. I got a set from him. I got a set from him. There they are. They're really not the greatest, but they're really aggressive with answering. Like like this one stiffens up. But then when it comes to answering, it'll move like so fast. And if you're not careful, they'll poke your eye out. That's how aggressive these rods are. I'm gonna probably take it with me when I go to illusions. I'm gonna take my rods, my pendulum, my my wand. Um, I'm taking a whole bunch of stuff with me. I'm take some sage. I'm gonna give some sage to them. I'm gonna give them bay leaves so they can burn also. Like this is gonna be a really cool adventure trip, and it will be broadcast. So, well, we're definitely gonna do shows together between both channels. We're gonna be on both channels, his channel and my channel. So I can't wait. It's gonna be so fun. It's gonna be fun. Maybe that'll be wild if we did the Ouija board live. Hey, that's a possibility. We could do the Ouija board live. I know Doc will be laughing. I can hear him. Like if he ever, because he's not here right now. He's not watching, but I can hear him, like his energy laughing if he would have been here. Yeah, it's gonna be a cool show. So I'm gonna wrap it up. It's 4:02 here. Thanks, Maggie, for coming through. Okay, Maggie, you could show me your rods when you. That'll be cool. Yeah, you show me yours, I'll show you mine. Well, I already showed you mine. Oh my goodness, it's not fair now. No, I'm playing. Um, we'll do this again. Just the next few shows are not the quality. It's not going to be the greatest like this. It's not going to be this. It's just going to be my phone and a couple of lights in the ceiling, and that's about it. That's all you're getting. And it's still going to be cool no matter what. I'm still going to do what I can with what I don't have. But you know what? I made it back in the 80s. I think I can make it now in 2023. With that said, thank you for watching. Thank you, Albie, for coming through. Maggie, Teramir, those who came through and watched. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. Thanks to those who are rewatching the show. Much love. Thank you very much. Leave a like. If you want to subscribe, that's upon you. I'm not forcing anybody, especially like, no, you make that decision if you want. With that said, have a good day, a good morning, and a good evening, and I will catch you tomorrow if I'm doing anything tomorrow. Most likely, we're doing a show. We still got to do, just before I end the show, we still got to do the They Live private time, movie time. I think that's what I'm gonna call it, private time, movie time, where we're gonna watch They Live. I could hold up to 9 others. I'm pretty sure I got maybe like 3 or 4 that are gonna watch. Maybe 5 will join and watch, and we'll have discussions, and yeah, we'll watch it as a group. So with that said, thank you again. Until next time, peace.